So we have understood about the break statement, because when you go for a break, you are just terminating, you are just coming out of the loop. That's where the importance of break. But when you go for the next thing which we're going to learn in this video is continue. So what do you mean by continue? Because when you have taken rest, you'll keep up the play button, right? Yes, the same thing in when you go for loops, when you understand the concept, because continue statement is used in a loop to go back to the beginning of the loop. You just stop at that point and the control will shift. That's where I've given example here. The continue statement is used used in a loop or a for loop to take the control to the top of the loop. That's what the PPT have some other example. You need to work on it. It's up to you how do you use it. Where I'll be taking a for loop and I'm writing a condition. Okay. Now let's work on that. So you just open your IDLE and just make it simple. How do you use the break? We have understood. And so it's simple. How better you write your program approach and the better the result you get. Now let's understand how to use continue, because generally when I go for continue, I just try to make it continued. Obviously, the continue statement, it is used in a loop, because when I say loop, that will be with the help of for and while, or you can use else would, it's up to you. In a loop, to go back to the beginning, just make sure I just wanted to go back to the beginning of the loop. So what do I do is I'll take a simple program which we have discussed in the beginning itself, where I'll take for I in, I'll take up here as codenan, because if I give if I is equal to G, okay, if I is equal to G, we have already understood when you give break, what happened when you come out of this condition, you only get till CODE, right? That's what we have understood about break. Any string you get CODE. If you want to see in a single line, what you can do? You can give end is equal to, right? If you want to have space, just give space here. When you execute this, CODE, right? Now, instead of break, what happens if I give continue, right? Let's observe that. When you give continue, you find some difference. When you execute this, when you just press enter, it is again taking out of the condition. Just print of I, because you are pointing at G. The control is shifted again to the loop again. So for I in codenan CODE, when you give G, the remaining elements are NaN. So at that point it stops. That's it. CODE NaN. You get the different result again. That simple use case. When you go for continue, you are just trying to make sure the control is again shifted to the loop. But when you go for break, you are coming out of the loop. That's where, depending on the payments and depending on the user interfaces in the web applications, you use obviously these things. That is the reason I told you, just make sure you are good at logical thinking, then it will be easier. So if you are good at writing conditional statements and control statements, it is done. If you wanted to go for reusability, we define a function, which we'll be learning in the next series of videos. But make sure the difference between break and continue is very much important, right? Suppose if we take a simple example like this. So for I in range of 10, that's what we have here. So if I just wanted to make sure, if I wanted to get if I is equal to 2 or I is equal to 5, right? What I want to see, I just wanted to give continue, because I don't want to see those numbers. So if I give print of I, what happens? Let me just comment these lines, comment this above script. Because I gave range 10, that is 0 to 9 you get directly. When you execute this, you find a different output. What? You don't see 2 here, you don't see 5 here, because you gave if I equal to 2 or I equal to 5. You are using your comparison operator along with your logical operator. What happens if you use AND? Because AND logic is 2 should be satisfied, so you get each and every element. There is no necessity of using continue block here. That's where you have wide difference when you use continue and when you use break. So just work on it. You use continue when you wanted to shift the control to beginning of the loop, because it means when continue is executed, the next repetition will start. When you go for break, it will obviously stop at particular moment. When I is equal to 2, you are just giving break. So that's where you have the difference between continue and how do you use break, because these are very important when you just work on the control statements. And the next thing will be understanding about pass. But break, you just come out of the loop. When you go for continue, you just try to start your logic again. You want to start the implementation to the beginning of the loop. So this is very important. Hope you understood the difference. So try to write up your own program and just start working on it.